In the heart of Southeast Asia, where bustling trade routes crisscrossed the warm waters of the Malacca Straits, a vision took root. This region, known for its strategic importance, had long been a melting pot of cultures and commerce, with traders from China, India, the Middle East and Europe converging to exchange goods and ideas. Sir Stamford Raffles, a British statesman with a keen eye for opportunity, saw the potential of a small island nestled at the tip of the Malay Peninsula. Raffles was not just a visionary, but also a man of action, driven by a desire to expand British influence in the region, and to create a new hub for trade and commerce. In 1819, he established a trading post on this island, a strategic location that would soon blossom into the bustling metropolis of Singapore. The island's natural deep-water harbor and its position along major shipping routes made it an ideal spot for a new trading center. Raffles's vision was simple yet profound: to create a free port that would attract commerce from across the globe. He believed that by eliminating trade tariffs and offering a safe and stable environment for business, Singapore could become a magnet for merchants and traders. His policies, characterized by free trade and a commitment to the rule of law, laid the foundation for Singapore's remarkable journey. Raffles introduced a structured legal system, ensuring that all traders, regardless of their origin, could conduct business fairly and securely. The island quickly became a magnet for traders, adventurers, and dreamers from all corners of the earth. People from various backgrounds and nationalities arrived, each bringing their own aspirations and ambitions, contributing to the island's rapid growth and development. From these humble beginnings, Singapore's story began to unfold. The island transformed from a sleepy fishing village into a thriving port city, with bustling markets, busy docks, and a vibrant community of traders and settlers. A diverse population, drawn by the promise of opportunity, poured into the island, bringing with them their cultures, languages, and traditions. This rich tapestry of cultures created a unique social fabric where different communities coexisted and interacted, enriching the island's cultural landscape. This vibrant mix of peoples would shape the very soul of Singapore, forging a unique identity that embraced both Eastern and Western influences. The architectural styles, culinary traditions, and cultural practices of Singapore reflect this blend, creating a city that is both cosmopolitan and deeply rooted in its diverse heritage. Today, Singapore stands as a testament to Raffles's vision. It is a global city, renowned for its economic prowess, cultural diversity, and innovative spirit. The legacy of Raffles's foresight and the contributions of countless individuals over the years have made Singapore a shining example of what can be achieved through vision, determination, and collaboration. As we look back on the birth of Singapore, we are reminded of the power of vision and the enduring impact of those who dare to dream. The story of Singapore is a story of resilience, innovation, and the unyielding spirit of its people, a story that continues to inspire and captivate the world. Singapore's story is inextricably linked to the waves of immigrants who arrived on its shores, seeking a better life for themselves and their families. These immigrants came from various parts of the world, each bringing with them their unique cultures, traditions, and aspirations. They were drawn to Singapore by the promise of opportunities and the hope of building a brighter future. From the early Chinese traders who established businesses along the Singapore River, these pioneers played a crucial role in shaping the economic landscape of the young nation. They set up shophouses and trading posts, contributing to the bustling commerce that characterized early Singapore. To the Indian merchants who brought with them the vibrant colors and spices of the subcontinent, enriching the local markets with their exotic goods. These traders not only introduced new products but also shared their rich cultural heritage, adding to the diversity of the community. Each community contributed to the rich tapestry of Singaporean culture. The Malays, the indigenous people of the region, welcomed these newcomers with open arms, sharing their customs and traditions. This exchange of cultures created a unique blend that is distinctly Singaporean. The Malays, the indigenous people of the region, welcomed these newcomers, and together they created a society where different ethnicities and religions coexisted in relative harmony. This harmonious coexistence was not without its challenges, but the spirit of mutual respect and understanding prevailed, allowing the community to thrive. This spirit of tolerance and mutual respect became a cornerstone of Singaporean identity, a testament to the power of unity and diversity. It is this very spirit that has enabled Singapore to grow and prosper as a nation, despite its small size and limited resources. The fusion of cultures is evident in every aspect of Singaporean life, from the way people interact with one another to the various cultural practices that are observed. This blending of traditions has created a vibrant and dynamic society that is constantly evolving. The fusion of cultures is evident in every aspect of Singaporean life, from the tantalizing array of cuisines that reflect the diverse heritage of its people. Singaporean food is a melting pot of flavors, with influences from Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Peranakan cuisines. Each dish tells a story of the different communities that have made Singapore their home, to the colorful festivals that fill the calendar. These celebrations, whether they are Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, Deepavali, or Vesak Day, are a testament to the rich cultural heritage of the nation. They bring people together, fostering a sense of community and shared identity. Hawker centers, a ubiquitous sight in Singapore, offer a culinary adventure, with stalls selling Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Peranakan dishes side by side. These centers are more than just places to eat. They are social hubs where people from all walks of life come together to enjoy good food and good company. With stalls selling Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Peranakan dishes side by side, hawker centers are a microcosm of Singapore's multicultural society. They showcase the culinary diversity that is a hallmark of the nation, offering a taste of the different cultures that coexist in harmony. Temples, mosques, and churches stand as testaments to the religious diversity of the nation, their presence a reminder of the values of tolerance and understanding that underpin Singaporean society. These places of worship are not just religious sites, they are symbols of the nation's commitment to religious harmony. Their presence is a reminder of the values of tolerance and understanding that underpin Singaporean society. Multi-faith gatherings and interreligious dialogues are common, reflecting the nation's dedication to fostering a peaceful and inclusive environment for all its citizens. The outbreak of World War II cast a long shadow over Singapore, shattering the peace and prosperity that had come to define the island. Before the war, Singapore was a bustling hub of trade and culture, a melting pot of diverse communities living in harmony. In 1942, Japanese forces invaded and occupied Singapore, plunging the nation into a period of darkness and hardship. The once vibrant streets were now filled with fear and uncertainty, as the Japanese military imposed strict control over every aspect of life. The occupation, marked by brutality and deprivation, left an indelible scar on the collective memory of the Singaporean people. Families were torn apart, resources were scarce, and the spirit of the people was tested like never before. Yet, from the ashes of war emerged a renewed sense of national consciousness. The end of the occupation brought a wave of relief and a collective sigh of hope for a better future. The shared experience of suffering and resilience forged a stronger bond among the different ethnic groups, who had all endured the same hardships and now shared a common goal, uniting them in their desire for self-determination. This newfound unity was a powerful force, driving the people to seek a future where they could govern themselves and make their own decisions. The seeds of independence sown during these tumultuous years would eventually blossom into a powerful force for change. Leaders emerged from the community, rallying the people and organizing movements that would pave the way for independence. The post-war period saw a surge in nationalist sentiment, fueled by a growing desire for self-governance. Political rallies and speeches became common as the people of Singapore voiced their aspirations for a nation free from colonial rule. The people of Singapore, having endured the hardships of occupation, were determined to chart their own destiny. They were no longer content to be subjects of a distant empire. They wanted to be the architects of their own future. This desire for independence coincided with a broader wave of decolonization sweeping across Asia and Africa, as former colonial subjects rose up to demand their rightful place on the world stage. The global movement for decolonization provided inspiration and solidarity, reinforcing the resolve of the Singaporean people to achieve their own independence. Negotiations and diplomatic efforts intensified, as Singaporean leaders worked tirelessly to secure a peaceful transition to self-governance. Their efforts were rewarded when Singapore finally achieved independence, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the nation's history. Today, Singapore stands as a testament to the resilience and determination of its people, a thriving metropolis that rose from the shadows of occupation to become a beacon of progress and unity. The journey from occupation to independence was arduous, but it forged a nation that values diversity, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of its people. As Singapore looks to the future, it carries with it the lessons of its past, ensuring that the seeds of change continue to grow and flourish for generations to come. The year 1965 marked a pivotal moment in Singapore's history, the birth of a nation. After a brief and turbulent merger with Malaysia, Singapore declared its independence on August 9, 1965. The road to independence was not paved with roses. The fledgling nation faced daunting challenges. A lack of natural resources, high unemployment, and simmering racial tensions threatened to derail its progress. At the helm of this newly independent nation stood Lee Kuan Yew, a visionary leader whose determination and pragmatism would guide Singapore through its formative years. Recognizing the challenges ahead, Lee Kuan Yew rallied the people around a shared vision to transform Singapore from a resource-scarce island into a thriving, self-sufficient nation. The early years of independence were marked by a sense of urgency and purpose. The government embarked on an ambitious program of economic development, investing heavily in education, infrastructure, and industrialization. Lee Kuan Yew's leadership, characterized by a blend of pragmatism, discipline, and a relentless focus on meritocracy, laid the foundation for Singapore's remarkable economic transformation.